This is the 20th Game 7 in NBA Finals history, and the first time in nearly a decade since the finals have gone the distance. There's a lot of history with trends favoring both teams depending on how you slice it. The recent 3 NBA Finals that went to a Game 7 featured a winner that rallied from a 3-2 deficit, and this favors the Pacers. However, 2 out of these 3 were in the old 2-3-2 format where the Lakers and Heat rallied at home to win in 7. But historically, Game 7 does favor the home team, and if you take out the Cavs' comeback from that 3-1 deficit in 2016, you have to go all the way back to when the Thunder were playing Seattle as the Supersonics, losing at home to the Washington Bullets in 1978. This trend favors the Thunder. OKC has that plane ride back home and now have a couple of days of rest to kind of fester and stew over this blown opportunity to win the title. We're likely treated to a tight game because both of these teams really know each other well, and we haven't seen a Game 7 being a blowout since 1974. So who has the momentum heading into Game 7? And it's hard to go any other direction other than the team that held a 30-point lead at one point in Game 6, so that's the Pacers. By winning in such dominant fashion, this gave the Pacers starters some rest that we probably didn't expect them to get because their backs were against the wall, and we figured that since the pressure is all on them to literally keep their season alive, they would need to expend a lot of energy just to get to a Game 7. But they took care of business early, and this bodes well for Haliburton's electric play. They rocked the Thunder with a devastating 30-9 run in the second quarter and never looked back. When Haliburton gets 2 full days to rest his injured calf, and his Pacers should be feeling confident heading into Game 7. However, OKC has never lost back-to-back games during this postseason run, and whenever they needed to deliver, they did. Whether it was back in that Nuggets series facing a 3-1 deficit in the face and they rallied to tie it at 2-2 and then later won Game 7 defending home court and beating the Nuggets in 7 games, or if you go back to earlier in this series when they were down 2-1 yet again and won Game 4 on the road. So the Thunder, they can get it done when push comes to shove, but this Game 7 will be the biggest test for the Thunder.